Well, hello. It's the first day of climbing. We're just about to start. We were on a pretty crazy drive, which took about 3 or 4 hours to get here. We're literally just about to start. There's all the Sherpas and everything in the background. Oh, there's Stephen. Where's Stephen? There he is. So it's day one. We're going to be climbing now for about 5 hours, and then we'll camp down for the night. So hopefully tomorrow the weather will be nicer and we'll be able to actually see Mount Kilimanjaro, because right now it's quite difficult to see it. That's where we've got to get to. Show the clouds. Hi everybody, it's the end of day 2. We climbed for 10 kilometres today, which usually wouldn't be that much, but we climbed to 3,850 feet above sea level. I think more than the actual climb, it is the altitude that's getting to me. I had a really bad headache today. Luckily I had to lie down for an hour and a bit and it's gone now. So yeah, my headache was really bad, and it's really best just to take it really slowly, so I make sure I reach the summit. But you know why I'm doing this? I'm doing this because I want to spay and neuter as many dogs as possible, and I know I say this over and over again, but it is so important that we spay as many dogs as possible. Spaying saves lives. There's no doubt about it. It is the only efficient, humane way to end the stray dog population, and it has to be done. Now, if I reach the target of what I would like to raise on this climb of £10,000, we'll be able to spay and neuter 2,500 dogs. That's a lot of dogs, and that will actually save millions of lives. One dog, one bitch and her offspring within 6 or 7 years can have up to 67,000 puppies. So if we spay and neuter 2,500, that's a hell of a lot of dogs that we're preventing from suffering. So please keep donating, please keep sharing. Look at me, I look like absolute crap. It's not glamorous at all, I can tell you. But honestly, I don't care about that. I really don't. I just want to raise those funds. It means the absolute world to me. So please keep donating. As I said, it's the end of day 2, and going to have a bit of dinner now, and get a good night's sleep, and up at 6 AM. So I think we're climbing to about 4,500 feet tomorrow, or maybe 4,000 feet. But I'll let you know tomorrow once we've had our brief. Okay? All right. Good night.
There you go.
Hi everybody, it's day 3. Can you see the summit in the background there? That's where we're heading. Today we've climbed from 3,850 metres to 4,850 metres. It's been quite difficult. I think the main challenge is being very cold in the morning. I think it's -10 in the mornings. It warms up during the day quite considerably. As well, not feeling too great. lot of headaches I've had as well. The secret is just to walk really slowly. They keep saying poli poli, which means go slowly, and drink lots of water. Unfortunately, when you drink lots of water, you need to go for a pee quite a lot. So there's a lot of sort of running behind rocks and stuff to go to the loo. So it's not glamorous at all. But yeah, it's really hard. And I think I'm pretty bonkers to come back here for the second time. But the thing that's keeping me going is you know, all the donations coming in and helping those dogs. That is really keeping me going. So please keep donating, and I promise you every single penny that you donate will spay and neuter dogs in October in our mass spaying and neuter campaign. So thank you very much. Keep sharing as well. Sharing is caring, and it really does help. And thank you very much, and I will update you when I can. Right. Hi everybody, it's end of day 3. I've actually been really sick, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to carry on. I don't want to not do this, but I'm really not feeling good at all. I had a banging headache, and I took a couple of paracetamol, and then went to get something to eat, but I just puked everything up straight away. I've got sunburn, you can probably see it on my cheeks. I really don't want to stop, but the way I'm feeling right now, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to carry on. So fingers firmly crossed. It's only day 3 and I've got 4 more days to go. So anyway, wish me luck.
You think this is easy? This is really not easy.
Hi everybody, it's day 4. Just finished. Sun's going down. Today we climbed to 16,000 feet, and then we went down again for acclimatization. I think tomorrow we're going down as well. It's to help with, you know, getting used to the altitude. I'll be honest, I didn't think that I would make it through today after yesterday. After I made my last post to you yesterday, I got really sick, and I puked up, and my head was just banging, and just wanted to get off this mountain, to be honest with you. It's certainly not a walk in the park, but yeah, surprisingly today I've kind of got through it. So I was looking at some pictures earlier of Bristol Shelter, and not that I need a reminder of why I'm here, but it was a stark reminder. And I just, every time I go there, I remember all the puppies that I see basically going to die in that place, and that is really what's keeping me going on this climb. I think some people think it's just a walk. This is no walk. It's really hard work. So please keep donating, and every single penny goes to spay and water as many dogs as we possibly can, to prevent many dogs going through misery. That's what we want to stop happening. So please keep donating, please keep sharing. I can barely speak right now, honestly. Alright, well hopefully I'll make it through tomorrow, and I'll check in with you then. 3 more days to go. And I can't wait to get down and get a shower, that's for sure. Okay, have a good night. Bye.
make sure that you're gonna enjoy your holiday.
I just want to say, we just come down from there. Oh my goodness. And now,
We are climbing Barranco.
we're climbing up there. Crazy. Hi everybody, it's the end of day 5. I think for me today, I haven't been ill, but I think today's been the hardest day for me. We climbed for 8 hours. It was just insane. But we're at camp now, and I'm just about to get a nice cup of tea. My partner, my boyfriend, has been really unwell today. He's been suffering with the altitude, but he's okay now, so hopefully he'll be okay tomorrow. We've got one more day tomorrow, and then we've got the summit, so tomorrow we'll do a climb, and then we'll have about 4-hour break, and then we'll do the summit at midnight, and it usually should take about us 6 hours, so we'll climb from midnight in the dark, little lamps on our head, and we should get to reach summit about 6 a.m. And then we've got to get down, so it'll take us about a day to get down. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, please keep donating, keep sharing. It's certainly not been easy, and I'm shocked I'm still here, to be honest with you. I thought I had to stop a couple of days ago, but luckily I've been able to carry on, and hopefully I'll reach the summit. So it's all for the dogs. Every single penny goes to spay and neuter those dogs, and it is my dream to spay 2,500 dogs as soon as we can in October. So keep donating. Every single penny counts. Thank you.
Starts going now. Also follow as they're going. Follow to me.
Your head on your left.
Sadie, wait a bit. Start. It's okay. Let's go. Go. Check that as well.
Pull it. Slow down. Put your head on your left. Pull it still. Drop there. This way. Catch your breath.
I can take that back now. Move it down at the top. Just a little bit. It's a killer, isn't it? Wow. How do you do that with all the stuff on your back? Thank you. Superhuman. Hi everybody, it's Victoria Eisenman here. I'm in my garden with my doggies. There's Mika, my rescue Chihuahua mix. Hello Mika. Benji, come here. Come here Benji. Come here. Come here and say hello. Come here. This is Benji, my tripod. He has 3 legs, don't you, Benj? Anyway, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about Kilimanjaro and my experience I had just over a week ago. I got back nearly a week ago now, and it was really, really a hard trip. It was so difficult. And I just wanted to tell you a little bit about it, really. It took 7 days, the trip in total, and it was 5.5 days up and 1.5 days down. Now, I've climbed Kilimanjaro before, about 5-6 years ago, and I have to say it was one of the most difficult things I did back then. But I think because I've got such a bad memory, I forgot how hard it was. So for me, this time doing it was really about raising as much money as possible to spay and neuter dogs. It's something that we at Canine Angels are very passionate about, and it's something that I'm personally really passionate about because I've seen it firsthand. The team have been to Romania many times, and we've seen puppies dying all of the time, and I can tell you now, it is the saddest thing that you'll ever see, just puppies dying on the streets. They are, after all, just babies. And if you saw babies dying on the street, I'm sure you would want to help. So as I said, I'd done Kilimanjaro before, so it wasn't something that I had to do to prove to myself that I could do it, because I've done it. But God knows why, but I said I'll do it again. I think what it was, I thought something so desperate as saving many dogs and saving many puppies, I thought you needed desperate measures basically to save as many dogs as possible. And I thought, well, last year I cycled 500 miles, and the year before I cycled 400, and I thought, well, I've got to do something different this year. So I thought, what the hell, I'll climb Kilimanjaro again. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you about the trip because if you haven't been, you won't know. It's probably something I would say I think everybody should do just once in their life. They really should. But it is one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. It really is. So this time the trip was 7 days. It was 5.5 days up, 1.5 days down. The other people that were on the trip with us were holiday makers, and I mean, to me, to go to climb a mountain for your holiday is pretty insane. I really don't know why somebody would want to do that, but they all did it and they were amazing. But for me, every single step that I took, it makes me get actually upset thinking about it. Every single step that I took, I thought of puppies, I thought of dogs, I thought, how many dogs can we save? How many dogs can we spay? And that's the only thing that kept me going the whole time, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Without the thought of those dogs, to be honest, I probably wouldn't have carried on. I would have turned around. I had nothing to prove to myself or anybody else, and I would have turned around. But I just thought of dogs every step that I took, and that's what got me to the top this time. And so yeah, sorry to get upset there, but just to tell you a little bit about the conditions, it was 40 degrees during the day, and you probably can't see now, but I split my lip open going up there, and at night time it was -10, and then when we got to the summit it was -20. Now, I'm not somebody that likes camping, and I'm not somebody that likes extreme heat or extreme cold. So I found the whole thing really difficult. We were climbing for up to 10 hours a day. Oh, my dogs have deserted me. Sophie? Sophie, say hello. Sophie, say hello. Say hello. Hey, Harry. Harry, say hello. Say hello, Harry. I call those two my twins. They're not actually twins. There's a huge age gap between them, but I call them my twins. Anyway, back to the trip. Yeah, it was just really difficult. Sleeping on the floor, I got bruised hips. I've lost one of my toenails. I split my lip open. I was being sick every day. altitude sickness was really, really bad. It's 50% oxygen at the top, so it's hard to breathe. But we made it. We did it. And it was the puppies that really pulled me through. And I have my own Harry, but there's one particular puppy that I remember that we tried to save a couple of years ago. And we took him from a really terrible shelter, and I said that I would foster him. And I named him Harry, which is a bit silly really, because when you name the dogs, obviously you feel a lot closer to them. And little Harry, I sort of fostered him. We took him to the vets. He was put in an incubator. And we came back to the UK, and a couple of days later we found out that Harry had died. And that really, I mean, all the dogs get to me, and losing all the puppies all the time does get to me, but this particular one really, really did. And, you know, he was just a tiny, tiny little puppy, 8 weeks old, and he died because he had too many worms inside his body. He couldn't cope. He was too fragile and too young. And this doesn't have to happen. I mean, I can't say it enough, and I don't think a lot of people realise just how important spaying and neutering, sterilising these dogs is. It's the most important thing. You know, of course we want to rehome dogs, of course we want to feed them, of course we want to send them medical care, of course we want to put them in a nice shelter. But the most important thing that you can do for these stray dogs is spay and neuter them. The statistics is incredible. It's 67,000 puppies can be born if one dog, one bitch and her offspring within 6 to 7 years can have up to 67,000 puppies. So just by spaying, neutering one dog, you are saving so many dogs. It's as simple as that. So that's why I'm so passionate about spay and neuter. I really just want to thank a few people as well, because although there wasn't any internet connection up there, well, I think a couple of times there was, I did get some messages from some people, and they really did keep me going. So I haven't got the list of everybody here, but I've just got the list of a few people. So I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, because these messages really did keep me going, and your donations as well. So it's Rachel and Willow, Hadley and Eddie, Roger Carter, Nikki Carter, Donna Evans, Marie Higgins, Alana, Judy, Leslie Ann Spriggs, Jackie Hemingway, Lisa Carmel. My mum donated, so thank you, Mummy. Stephen, my partner, MP, Sarah Brutton, Nadia, Carol, and I know there's a lot of other people that donated too, and honestly, thank you so much. Now, every penny that you have donated will go to spay and neuter dogs. The trip was self-funded by myself and my partner, so every single penny that comes in. And my wish would be that our 65,000 followers that we have just donated £1. Can you imagine? Just £1. We would have £65,000. I mean, that would be incredible. We could have a mass spay-a-thon. So yeah, that would be my dream, just for everybody to donate, and please share. I know there's a lot of charities out there, and I know there's a lot of good causes out there. What I will say about my charity is everybody that works for us are volunteers. We don't get paid, none of us. We don't have a fancy office. We all work from home. So every single penny you donate will go to those dogs, I promise you. It's our 5th birthday soon, and I have never been so proud of something in my life. And this charity means the absolute world to me. It saved me as well in many ways, helping these dogs. And yeah, I'm just proud of the charity. I'm proud of the ladies that I work with, and all the people that it takes to put this charity together and keep it going. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. And yeah, I just really wanted to say thank you for donating, thank you for supporting, thank you for sharing. And I just wanted to speak to you while I was back in my own country, because all my other videos of me looking like an absolute minger abroad, and to be honest, I'm quite vain and I wouldn't have usually shared those videos, but I just did share them because I want to bring in the money, in all honesty. So my dogs have abandoned me, which right now I really need them. So I hope you're having a lovely Sunday, and yeah, thank you from the bottom of my heart, everybody.